Aloha everyone, it's Matt at Aloha City. Today we're going to talk about one of the services that we provide and something that I get asked a lot about, and that's whether or not people should add a strap button to their ukuleles. A lot of ukes do not come with a strap button, so people want to know, should I add one or not? Personally, I say yes. I like to play with a strap. It's way easier to play with a strap than having to constantly support the uke. So I am all for adding a strap button. Doesn't hurt it at all. I'll show you why in just a second. Now all the ukes, all the quality ukuleles have a block on the bottom here. Typically the wooden block is a little thicker than that, but that's where the block is, and that's what you're screwing into to add the strap button. A lot of very inexpensive ukuleles, like $100 or less, a lot of those might not have the block. So you got to take a peek in there beforehand to make sure, because if you screw in there and it doesn't have the block, it's not going to be strong enough to hold the strap. But almost all the ukuleles that we sell are quality ones, so they all have a block in there that you can easily screw into. What you're going to need is you'll need a drill with the smallest drill bit in the little drill bit pack on there. You'll need your strap button, and you'll need the little rubber washer that comes with it. Now, most of the time when you buy the strap buttons, they're meant for guitars. So the screws are really big, and they're actually too big. You don't want the screw to go all the way through that wooden block, then there's a chance of it cracking, and you don't need all that extra metal in there. So I order these special screws. They're a little bit smaller, but they're the perfect size for adding strap buttons. So we're just going to add one to the bottom of this ukulele. I've found over the years in putting hundreds of these on, it's a lot easier to drill straight down on it than it is to try to have it on a flat bench and drill into it that way. So I'll get it supported here with my legs. Find the center spot. Just make a little pilot hole in there. And I've got my little pilot hole. And we'll go ahead, take the strap button, put the screw in there, and the little rubber washer. And we'll go ahead and screw that guy in there. You don't want to over screw it. Once it's tight, stop. You don't want to be cranking on it and crack that block in there. There we go. Nice and tight. That's not ever going anywhere. And that will hold that strap beautifully for the life of this ukulele. Almost all the ukulele straps come with a string on one side, and that is to tie through the headstock here. So the string goes in here, the other part clips onto the bottom. Some ukuleles come with two strap buttons. The second one will be located here. I personally prefer to use the string method because to me it balances better than if you've got the strap button here. It doesn't seem to balance as well, in my opinion. So I like to add one to the bottom and then tie the other part through the neck. But that's personal preference. Some people like to add two strap buttons. This is where we add the second one on the neck heel right here on the downward side. And that's pretty much it for adding a strap. It makes it easier to play. It's more enjoyable. You don't have to constantly clutch it. It's not going to hurt it at all. It's something we can easily take care of for you. We've got deluxe strap buttons or just the regular ones. They're either $7 or $14, so pretty inexpensive. And rest assured, you'll be happy after it's done. Aloha.